Wild boars, a global nightmare for farmers, from fertile fields to bustling cities. With astonishing adaptability, rapid reproduction, and devastating crop destruction, they pose a serious threat to agriculture and ecosystems. In Canada, their invasion is spiraling out of control, causing millions in economic losses annually. What makes these animals so dangerous, and how can we tackle this growing menace? Wild boars, an invasive species causing widespread concern across the globe. From dense forests to farmlands, from rural areas to bustling urban centers. In Canada, this invasion is becoming increasingly severe and difficult to control. In 2024, wild boars caused over 75 million Canadian dollars in damages to farms in Alberta and Saskatchewan, Canada. A single small herd can destroy hundreds of acres of corn in just a few nights. Why do wild boars aggressively invade agricultural farms? And what makes them so dangerous to farmers? Wild boars are omnivorous and highly adaptable to various environments. When food sources in forests dwindle, they leave their natural habitats in search of more abundant food supplies, and agricultural farms are an ideal destination. Here they easily find corn, wheat, potatoes, fruits, and other agricultural products. Corn and wheat, in particular, are wild boars' favorite foods. Their ability to hide and raid fields not only causes farmers to lose crops, but also leads to significant economic losses, estimated at hundreds of thousands of dollars annually in just a small region. Moreover, wild boars can adapt and change their behavior based on seasonal patterns. They may become more active at night when humans are less vigilant and stealthily infiltrate livestock areas, damaging infrastructure such as barns and irrigation systems. Wild boars can run at speeds up to 50 kilometers per hour, faster than a bicycle. They jump fences, climb rugged terrain, and are often active at night to avoid humans. When moving in groups, the damage they cause becomes more severe and harder to control. Another major concern is their reproduction rate. Female wild boars can produce 2 litters per year, with each litter ranging from 4 to 12 piglets. This causes their population to surge rapidly in a short time, creating significant pressure on ecosystems and agriculture. Furthermore, some studies suggest that wild boars can learn and adapt their behavior to avoid traps or areas with heavy human activity, making their control increasingly challenging. They can also impact native wildlife by competing for food and destroying habitats. Some environmental experts warn that without strict management measures, wild boars could become a major threat to local food production systems, pushing small-scale farmers toward bankruptcy. Their relentless destruction not only reduces income, but also drives up the cost of agricultural products, ultimately affecting consumers. To address this situation, residents and authorities have implemented several measures. Constructing sturdy fences at least 1.1 meters high and buried at least 30 centimeters into the ground. Regularly inspecting fences to promptly detect and repair any gaps. Using traps, such as tunnel traps, spike traps, or wire traps, depending on local conditions.
is on. Good shot.
Conducting controlled hunting in compliance with regulations to ensure safety for people and livestock. In California, some farmers like Ryan Ashcraft have found a new solution: hunting wild hogs from the air using helicopters. Ryan and his girlfriend Morgan have eliminated tens of thousands of hogs throughout their careers, helping save many farms from devastation. Additionally, consuming wild hog meat is gradually becoming a natural control method. Wild hog meat is nutrient-rich and favored by many. However, it must be properly prepared and meet food safety standards to prevent poisoning and disease. Harvesting meat also requires strict management to protect wild populations. The wild hog invasion is not limited to Canada or the US. In Hong Kong, a modern city, wild hogs roam the streets, causing chaos and attacking police. In Poland, Israel, Rome, and Puerto Rico, standard warnings are no longer sufficient to deter this species intrusion. In Texas, in 2022, wild hogs destroyed over 600,000 acres of crops, causing significant losses for farmers and damaging infrastructure. They dig up the ground to find food, weakening roads and bridges and requiring substantial repair costs. In many areas, water supply and drainage systems, as well as rural electrical networks, have been severely affected as wild hogs dig up the ground and expose underground structures. Some cities have had to allocate emergency budgets to reinforce damaged pipelines. Beyond economic impacts, wild hogs also cause long-term ecological consequences. They destroy natural habitats, alter soil structure, cause erosion, and pollute water sources. These effects can last for years, disrupting the ecological balance in the region. In terms of health, wild hogs carry several dangerous infectious diseases, including African swine fever, foot and mouth disease, brucellosis, leptospirosis, salmonella. These diseases can spread to humans and livestock, posing significant risks to communities in the farming industry. Diagnosing and controlling diseases from wildlife also requires medical resources, testing, and interagency coordination. Long-term solutions being implemented include applying technology using drones, GPS, and smart monitoring systems for early detection, planting strong-scented plants like lemongrass, mint, and chili around fields to naturally repel hogs. Raising community awareness through education and encouraging collective action. Collaborating internationally to share data, research, and technical support, for controlling invasive species. Some environmental organizations and universities are conducting research programs on the impact of wild hogs on biodiversity, proposing sustainable, long-term control policies. Additionally, community awareness campaigns from social media to school programs are helping spread the message about protecting ecosystems from invasive species. Other initiatives are also being implemented, including the development of natural conservation areas to reduce competition between wild hogs and native species, while testing biological measures such as birth control using contraceptives for wildlife. Experts are also studying the role of soil microorganisms to restore damaged areas, aiming to revive fertility and reduce erosion risks. Coordination is the key factor. Controlling wild hogs cannot rely solely on a small group. Farmers, authorities, researchers in the community need to work closely together to protect the environment, health, and livelihoods. Moreover, establishing local emergency response teams equipped with modern technology and specialized training will help respond quickly to large-scale invasions. Non-governmental organizations can also play a vital role in mobilizing financial resources and technical support, ensuring that strategies are implemented cohesively and effectively on a global scale. Do you have any better ideas? Leave a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video to help more people join the effort to tackle the wild boar problem.